Kesum Persicaria odorata. From Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Persicaria odorata, with common names Vietnamese coriander, roram, laksa leaf, kalk from Malay daun laksa, Vietnamese cilantro phac phay, from Thai, pre leaf, hot mint, Cambodian mint and Vietnamese mint, is an herb whose leaves are used in Southeast Asian and Northeast Indian cooking. It is one of two species called Kesum in Malay, the other being Persicaria minor. Vietnamese coriander is not related to the mints, nor is it in the mint family Lamiaceae, but its general appearance and fragrance are reminiscent of them. Persicaria is in the family Polygonaceae, collectively known as smartweeds or pinkweeds. Culinary uses. Vietnam. The leaf is primarily associated with Vietnamese cuisine, where it is commonly eaten fresh in salads, including chicken salad, and in rau can, as well as in some soups such as canh chua and bom thang, and stews, such as fish koti. It is also popularly eaten with trngvtl, fertilized duck egg. Malaysia. In Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia, the shredded leaf is an essential ingredient of several variations of laksa, a spicy noodle soup, so much so that the leaf is commonly referred to as laksa leaf, daun laksa. The leaves are otherwise known in Malay as daun kesum, and used in dishes like nasi kerabu and asam pedas. Persicaria odorata and Persicaria minor are both referred to as pokok daun kesum. Cambodia. In the Cambodian cuisine, the leaf is known as kai krasing tom hum, mare, and is used in soups, stews and salads. It is also used in neem, Cambodian summer rolls. Laos. In Laos and certain parts of Thailand, the leaf is eaten with raw beef lablau. Myanmar. In Burmese cuisine, the leaves are called phetph, and used in various Burmese curries. India. The leaves are locally known as phac phay in neighbouring Manipur, India. The Khoibu community grind the leaves with ghost pepper, and a nut locally known as bonra to make a spicy side dish. Australia. In Australia, the plant is being investigated as a source of essential oil, Kesum oil. Characteristics. The Vietnamese coriander is a perennial plant that grows best in tropical and subtropical zones in warm and damp conditions. In advantageous conditions, it can grow up to 15 to 30 centimeters. The top of its leaf is dark green, with chestnut-colored spots, while the leaf's bottom is burgundy red. The stem is jointed at each leaf. In Vietnam, it can be cultivated or found in the wild. It can grow very well outside in summer in non-tropical Europe. It prefers full sun and well-drained soil. For colder climate zones, they should be brought inside for the winter and treated as a houseplant. For climate zones that have milder winters, they will survive outside, although their growth may slow down. It rarely flowers outside the tropics. Components. Its oil contains aldehydes such as decanol, 28%, and the alcohols dodecanol, 44%, and decanol, 11%. Sesquiterpenes such as Greek letter alpha humulene and Greek letter beta caryophyllene comprise about 15% of its oil. See methylated homoisoflavonones, 3,4-methoxybenzyl, -5, 7-dehydroxy-6-methyl-8-methoxychromin 4,1, 3,4-methoxybenzyl, -5, 7-dehydroxy-6, 8-dimethylchromin 4,1, 3,4-hydroxybenzyl, -5, 7-dehydroxy-6, 8-dimethylchromin 4,1, 3,4-hydroxy, benzyl, -5, 7-dehydroxy-6-methyl-8-methoxychromin 4,1 and 3,4-hydroxybenzyl, -5, 7-dehydroxy-6-methylchromin 4,1, can be found in the rhizomes of Persicaria odorata. Traditional uses. No scientific studies have measured Persicaria odorata's effects on libido. Traditionally, in Vietnam, the herb is believed to repress sexual urges. A saying in Vietnamese states, ro ram, gia sng, Vietnamese coriander, raw bean sprouts, which refers to the common belief that Vietnamese coriander reduces sexual desire, while bean sprouts have the opposite effect. Many Buddhist monks grow coriander in their private gardens, and eat it frequently, believing it helps them remain celibate. Cultivation. North American sources state Persicaria odorata can be grown outside in frost-free parts of USDA zones 9-11 in moderately fertile soil which is poor or well drained, but will remain moist to wet. It can tolerate full sun if there are breezes and boggy moist soil. However, part shade is desirable, and it can be used as ground cover under trees. If winter temperatures drop below 7 degrees Celsius, overwintering indoors is possible if humidity can be maintained. Northern European sources proscribe all but summer under glass as it is hardy to H1C, minimum 5-10 degrees Celsius, with west and south-facing aspects preferable. Persicaria odorata grows up to 150 to 460 mm tall and wide in US and UK sources state 1 by 1.5 meters are possible in 2 to 5 years. Pests and diseases are not regarded as being problematic, and it is even resistant to deer and rabbit. Propagation. Propagate by seed in autumn or spring, but flowering and seed harvests are rare in non-tropical climes. In summer, propagation via semi-ripe cuttings should be straightforward. Rooting cuttings in water is so easy that North American sources recommend against overwintering indoors, where humidity cannot be maintained. Rather, cost-effectively source fresh bunches of row ram in early spring from Asian supermarkets. Remove the young leaves at the very top of the stems and any large leaves along the stems. Trim the bottom off stems to the first healthy internode, and place in water until 1 to 2 centimeters roots appear below the lowest node, and then plant in soil. Expect to harvest around 2 months later. References.
If anything in this video resonated with you, be sure to like it, share it with your friends, leave a comment, and as always, don't forget to subscribe.